Hey again, besties, and welcome back to the channel. Putting together today's video was a unique challenge, and here's why. The Stardew Valley modding community has been on an absolute creation frenzy recently, pumping out so many incredible new mods that I actually had a really hard time choosing which ones to talk about. It's the best kind of problem to have. There was just so much brilliant creativity to share this time around. We're going to be diving into some truly impressive new expansions that add fresh stories and NPCs, as well as places to explore. We'll also be checking out clever new farm buildings that will change how you manage your daily chores, and swooning over gorgeous new furniture to finally perfect that farmhouse or shed decor you've been dreaming of. If you love discovering mods that make your valley feel fresh and new, then you're in the right place. For more videos like this one, it would mean the world if you'd hit that like button and subscribe. It's the best way to support the channel and never miss out on these cozy adventures. With that said, let's jump in and check out some of these amazing new creations. Guys, let's be honest. If you spend any amount of time in the mines or tackling those late game monster layers, you know my pain. Your chests back at the farm start overflowing with all these unique swords, hammers, daggers, and magical trinkets that you just can't bring yourself to sell. They're trophies, right? But organizing them, it's a nightmare, and they take up so much precious chest space. That's exactly why I'm so excited to talk about the Armory Cabinet mod by Paulin P. This thing has been an absolute lifesaver for me when it comes to finally having a proper, dignified home for all my farmers' weapons and trinkets. What this mod does is beautifully simple. It adds a special furniture piece, a gorgeous tall wooden cabinet that gives you infinite storage space, but only for your weapons and those special combat trinkets. Think of it like the dresser for your clothes, but for your armory. It's a game changer because it instantly frees up all that chest space those unstackable items were hogging. The creator recently updated, which made it even better. Now you could store rings in there too. And the weapon storage is super organized with separate tabs for swords, clubs, and daggers, so you can find your favorite blade in a snap. There are even a few different cabinet styles to choose from, including narrower ones that fit perfectly in smaller spaces. Getting one for yourself is super easy. Once you have the mod installed, you have two options. You can be a purist and buy it from the Adventurers Guild for 5,000 gold, which feels really fitting. Or if you've splurged on the furniture catalog from Robin, you'll find it in there for free, ready to be placed anywhere you like. For any farmer who loves collecting gear and hates clutter, this mod is a must-have. It turns a messy pile of equipment into a proper, organized collection that you can actually be proud of. Now I've gotta admit, I'm a bit obsessed with any kind of visual mod that adds a little extra life to Stardew Valley. Whether it's reflections dancing on the water, dynamic windows with weather effects, or moody lighting, I'm here for it all. So naturally, I was totally thrilled when I discovered the Global God Rays mod by Spider Buttons. This mod does one thing, but it does it spectacularly. It fills the outdoor areas of Pelican Town and beyond with gorgeous, dynamic beams of sunlight. These aren't just static images stuck to the sky. The sunbeams, or God rays, or light beams, whatever you want to call them, are completely alive. They move slowly across the landscape throughout the day, following the sun's path, and their color gently warms to a beautiful orange and pink as sunset approaches, before fading away at night. The creator even recently released a performance update that made the whole effect run 33% smoother. The best part? You have incredible control over how it looks. Using the in-game configuration menu, you can adjust the scale, intensity, speed, and opacity of the rays to create the perfect atmosphere, from subtle hints of light to dramatic cathedral-like beams. What really impressed me is how thoughtfully the mod handles different situations. You could set it to automatically fade the rays when you walk under a cloud, or disable them entirely during bad weather like rain and snow for extra realism. In fact, after players asked for it, Spider Buttons added a whole system for customizing the rays per weather type, so you can have different settings for a sunny day versus a windy one. This level of polish and attention to player feedback shows a creator who really cares. This mod is a must-try for anyone who, like me, loves to make their valley not just a farm, but a breathtaking visual experience. Have you ever looked at the calendar next to Pierre's shop and thought it could use a little more seasonal charm? The Billboard Beautifier mod by Taskmaster 2 is here to give that everyday calendar a delightful makeover. This mod transforms the plain vanilla calendar into a vibrant, seasonally themed display by adding beautiful pixel art garnishes and festive flair to its frame. The best part is its dynamic system, which has been completely rewritten to create beautiful calendars with an explosion of colors and seasonal decorations that change throughout the year, ensuring you always have a fresh and picturesque scene to enjoy. This is a simple, lightweight mod that focuses on one thing: making the valley feel just a bit more alive and festive. It's perfect for anyone who loves to see the world reflect the changing seasons. For our next cozy edition, let's talk about something perfect for anyone who loves collecting beautiful things for their farmhouse. The Banners Expanded mod by Shaw425 feels like you're on a personal treasure hunt, adding a wonderful collection of 14 unique banners to the game. What I absolutely adore about this mod and why it feels so special is that you don't just open your furniture catalog and have them available to you all at once. Instead, each one has its own story and its own unique way of being discovered. It turns decorating into a real adventure. You have to earn most of them, and the ways you find them are so clever and varied. Want the Fierce Dragon banner? You'll be paying a visit to Marlin at the Adventurers Guild. The Cozy Mushroom banner requires star tokens from the Stardew Valley Fair. The Beautiful Bird banner? You'll need to become a good friend with Emily, and she'll handcraft it for you. There's a banner for catching 100 fish, a rare one hidden inside golden coconuts, and even a festive winter star banner that shows up as a gift in the mail. It really does make you feel like you're building a tree collection, not just buying a set. The designs themselves are gorgeous, covering everything from celestial themes with sun and moon banners to seasonal celebrations to cute tributes to the valley itself, like a special blue chicken banner for Shane fans. The creator has also been amazing with updates, adding more banners and even planning a future banner catalog to make getting duplicates for your decor easier. So if you love having goals and little rewards that make your home uniquely yours, this mod is a must-have for turning your walls into a gallery of your farm's journey. Are you ready to discover a world that feels like it was always meant to be part of Stardew Valley? The Ecosystem Superpack expansion by Kajik Bell is a remarkable project that isn't just a collection of mods, but a full-blown remaster of 3 beloved nature-themed expansions, all beautifully woven in one seamless new world. It masterfully blends desert canyons, forest meadows, and seaside coves from the original Vyasa, Ranger Taro, and the Canyons mods. But here's the magic. This isn't just a re-release. The creator calls it a complete and utter remaster, where art, dialogue, maps, and events have all been polished or completely remade to create a unified, living ecosystem. The goal was to add a lot without adding a lot, keeping that cozy vanilla flavor of the game we all love while rewarding exploration and puzzle solving. So what does this super pack actually add to your valley? Let's break it down into the good stuff. You'll meet 3 fully fleshed out NPCs, one of whom is romanceable, and discover 26 new events across 5 stunning new areas. There are new animals for your barn and coop, a new crop, 3 unique tea recipes with all-day buffs, and even 2 new shops. It's a massive expansion that feels so natural, and the creator has painstakingly rebuilt the code for widespread compatibility with other mods like Stardew Valley Expanded and Ridgeside Village. If you've ever wanted to truly get lost in a new corner of Stardew Valley that feels like it was there all along, this lovingly crafted super pack is an unforgettable journey. So let's talk about something that'll completely change how you handle those long lists of quests in Stardew Valley. Have you ever opened up your journal and just felt your soul leave your body? Between regular help wanted tasks, special orders, and quests from a dozen different mods, it's so easy to lose track of what you're supposed to be doing. That huge backlog of forgotten quests is a real thing. Well, my friend, your savior has arrived, and it's called MH Quest Manager by the truly incredible modder, Mashuoto. This isn't just an update to the quest log. It's a full-blown mission control center for your entire farming life, and it's a total game changer for someone like me who tends to always forget to check the journal. This mod gives you an entirely new panel, opened with the press of a key, where you have complete command over your quests. You could search for specific ones, filter them by whether they're active, ready to collect, or even by which mod added them. You could sort them by deadline, which is a lifesaver to avoid missing those time-limited tasks. But the real magic happens when you click on a quest. It shows you every objective with live progress tracking, tells you exactly how many of a required item you already have in your inventory, and even gives you a countdown timer until the deadline. It works perfectly with every type of quest, from the vanilla game to challenges from Mr. G, and quests from all your other favorite mods. I just have to gush to you all about my favorite feature, and the one that has genuinely helped me clear out my ancient quest backlog in my journal. The ability to pin quests to an overlay. You can pin up to 3 quests right onto your screen, so their objectives are always visible as you play. For example, you could start a quest to collect, say, 50 pieces of wood, get distracted by a shiny artifact spot, and completely forget about it for the 3 in-game weeks. Now with that quest pinned right there on my screen, I'm constantly reminded to chop an extra tree as I run past. It's the single best tool for actually finishing those older quests you swore you'd get to tomorrow. The mod even has a dark and light theme to match your vibe, and while it has some powerful optional cheats you can enable, its core function is just being the most organized, helpful assistant a forgetful farmer could ever ask for. Picture this. You're scrolling through your social tab, and you see the usual labels, single, married, you know the drill. But what if you could make those a little more you? That's exactly the fun that the NPC Relationship Tags mod by Mushimoto brings to your farm life. This fantastic simple mod lets you add your own personal flair to every relationship in the valley. Forget the standard labels by holding down the right shift key and clicking on any NPC in your social menu. You can rename their status to anything you want. Is Elliot not just your husband, but your fellow dramatic novelist? Is Linus your forest guru? You can make that happen. It even works on your farm animals, so Moo Moo the cow can officially be your bestie. It's a purely cosmetic change, but it adds a wonderful layer of personal storytelling and inside jokes to your game, making your social tab feel truly unique to your farmer's story. So if you've ever wanted to add a little extra personality and a personal touch to how you see everyone in Pelican Town and your barn, this mod is a delightful, easy way to do just that. If you love the idea of a charming and functional watermill on your farm, then Unino Corn's latest creation is going to be a must. This isn't just a pretty building. It's a fully functional paper factory that gives you a fantastic new way to process all that wood, stone, and extra cloth you've been hoarding. First, let's talk about building your own paper empire. Head over to Ramen with 10,000 gold, 500 wood, 500 stone, 10 clay, and 10 iron bars, and she'll construct this beautiful building for you. The art is gorgeous, with seasonal textures that change the grass, rocks, and even add vines and a snowy roof in winter. To use it, you just pop your resources into the input slot outside, right next to the door, and the magic happens overnight. Your finished paper will be waiting for you in the output box the next morning. So what kind of paper can you make? The Watermill produces 3 unique types. You could turn wood or fiber into regular paper. If you have extra stone lying around, you can craft it into more valuable stone paper. And my personal favorite, recycled paper, which you make from things we usually toss, like driftwood, soggy newspapers, or even cloth. It's a brilliant way to clean up the beach and your chest while making the most profitable paper of the bunch. Now, here's where my floral farmer heart gets excited. Like many players in the mod comments, I'm really hoping for a future update. You see, the wonderful Quaint Living Artisan Goods mod by Platinum Cats adds a special florist paper that's used as fuel for crafting beautiful bouquets. Wouldn't it be perfect if we could use this watermill to produce that very paper? It feels like a match made in Pelican Town heaven, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed that Unicorn might make that dream compatibility a reality someday. Get ready to treat your hardworking farmer to the ultimate in-at-home luxury, because Unicorn has done it again with the farm building home spa mod. As someone who has loved and installed nearly all of Unicorn's wonderful buildings on my main save, I could tell you this might just be the crown jewel. We all know the struggle of passing out at 2 a.m. after a marathon mining session. And while the town spa is lovely, who has time to trek all the way there? This beautiful new building brings all that relaxation and so much more right to your farm's doorstep. For 20,000 gold, 750 wood, 500 stone, 20 gold bars, and 10 clay, Robin will build you this cozy 2-room sanctuary. The front room is a creative hub featuring a magical mirror to change your appearance, a sewing machine after you've seen a certain heart event for Emily, dye pots for your fabrics, and even a computer to shop for new shirts, pants, and mannequins. But the main attraction is in the back room, a serene spa area where you can finally unwind and replenish your energy at the end of the day. The best part? Your farmer will automatically change you to a swimsuit when you enter, adding such a cute and immersive touch. With a calendar to plan your days and a radio to set the perfect relaxing mood, this isn't just a building. It's a complete self-care package that perfectly combines utility with pure indulgent style. If you've ever felt like your shop menus in Pelican Town have become a cluttered mess of modded seeds and recipes, let's take a trip down memory lane with a classic that's roaring back to life. We're wrapping up the video with the Garden Village Reloaded mod by Necro92. This is a much-anticipated revival of the legendary Garden Village expansion, which originally provided the ultimate solution for organization-hungry players like us. The concept is brilliant. A brand new, bus-accessible location packed with beautifully themed shops, a florist, a diner, a bakery, a clothier, and more that specialize in selling items from dozens of other popular mods. It was designed to declutter Pierre's and Robin's inventories by giving all those modded goods a proper home, and now it's been completely rebuilt for the current version of Stardew Valley. What makes this reload so exciting isn't just a technical update, but the fresh start it represents. The creator is actively looking to the community for ideas on which of today's most loved mods to integrate, with players suggesting everything from the massive cornucopia suite to the floral wonders of Wildflower. This means the reboot has the potential to become the new central hub for the modern modding scene. The reboot requires some supporting mods like Central Station to function, and is designed to work seamlessly whether you take the bus or use other methods of travel like Walk to the Desert Redux. So if you missed having a dedicated shopping district for all of your modded treasures, or you're just discovering this brilliant concept for the first time, Garden Village Reloaded is a fantastic blast from the past, ready to make your valley more organized and immersive than ever. And that's a wrap on our tour of some truly amazing new mods for Stardew Valley. From a new, awesome expansion reboot and seasonal billboards to an entire ecosystem Superpack and a new way to store your weapons and trinkets. I hope you found something that sparked your imagination for your own farm. These creators are constantly pushing the boundaries of what we can do in the valley, and it's such a joy to share their work with all of you. Before you go, if you enjoyed this cozy adventure and want to help me share even more fantastic mods, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Your support is what makes this possible and helps our little community grow. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below which mod from today's video you're most excited to try. Until next time, stay cozy and keep those mods updated, my friends. And as always, happy farming!